It's your boy, Marky, yo. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. If you're new to my channel, man, I'm Mark Gill. Welcome to my channel, man. I do daily reactions every single day. You know, I just do daily reactions every single day, man. Like, if you find somebody that you want to react to, hopefully I become one of your favorite reactors, man. You can check out my videos. Like, I react to a lot of stuff, but mainly it'd be like Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. But I'm trying to expand my players and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all for just coming through, man, and all the ones that's been watching my videos. Thank you for coming back, man. We always gonna have them bangers every single day, man. And we got 14K subs right now, and we're gonna roll to 15K subs. And before we start this video, I just want to tell y'all to make sure y'all give God thanks every single day. God wakes us up every single day and blessing us, giving us the opportunity just to live, and just to do everything, be able to hear, be able to talk, to see, to touch, to run, to eat, to have clothes on our back, to have a shelter to live in. Like, we just gotta give thanks to him, because he can take all this away anytime. So make sure y'all give thanks to the Lord, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. But today we got a video of how can you stop Larry Bird, or why you can't stop Larry Bird, something like that. Let's get straight into it.
I've always admired you, not only for the basketball you played, but the defensive side of it. Me and Matt are two guys that really loved and took pride in playing defense. And you were one of the first ones when I first started watching basketball to see take pride in it. And to be an eight-time, like that's a lot to me. But what made you take pride and what made you just want to be a defender?
Well, Jack, that was my sticking point when I got to the Lakers. Obviously, growing up here in California, Pasadena, what people don't know is I was an offensive juggernaut when I went to junior college. I averaged 26 points a game at Pasadena City College. Went to New Mexico, and I think I got changed right there. My coach, Norm Ellenberger, was a defensive-minded coach. I finally get drafted by the Lakers, and Jerry West came up to me, the late, great Jerry West. He said, "Coop, we got Magic, Kareem, Jamal Wilson, Norm Nixon, ain't enough shots for you. So you got to play some defense." And that was my stronghold, and I stuck to it, and that was how I was going to stay there.
To get on the court. Greg Popovich told me that when I first got to San Antonio. He's like, you see all the stars you got, if you want to get on the court, you better play defense. Larry Bird, one of the best basketball players of all time, talked about you as being one of the best defenders ever. You was. How do you feel hearing it from a guy like Larry Bird?
You know what? One of the things that we all know is playing against your peers, you always want to be respected.
Right.
And he was one of the best. I never tried to hurt him or anything like that. Like, Detroit had the Jordan rules and Philadelphia, and I just tried to play Larry head up and just play him as honest as I could, because with the great ones, you're not going to affect them with that bullshit to come. Mm-hmm. Pulling their shirts, talking shit to him, but you couldn't talk to Larry because he ignored you. But to hear him say that shows me that the things that I was doing on the court was the right way to do it. And again, just being respected by your peers is always nice.
Take me into preparing for being one of the best defenders ever. Take me into preparing for guarding a star like Larry Bird. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you prepare for a game? Because, like, I don't know if they had scouting reports like they did back then, because we had scouting reports.
Yeah.
Did y'all have scouting reports as well on
we
players?
We had scouting reports, but again, it was a lot of video. We used to have beta and VHS, those big things. So it was just a lot of video watching of him. Like, watched all his games. Back then, a lot of our games was on tape delay, so we had a chance to play. And then after the game, I would come home and watch our game and then watch his. So preparing for the great ones, though, is going to always be hard, because it's not about anybody in the NBA and in basketball in general can get a shot off.
Right.
And I think as a defensive-minded person, and Jack, you probably attest to this a little bit, all you want to do is affect their shot just a little bit. Alter it, make them shoot a little bit higher. But the one thing that I've always recognized about great offensive players is there are spots on the court that they shoot the ball well from. And George Gervin told me, he said, "Coop, listen, if I get to my spot, ain't shit you can do with me. So, in thinking like that, my job was just to keep them off their spot. And Larry, that's what I tried to do with him. But, people ask me all the time, who's the hardest player? And I always say him because I played against Michael Jordan, George Gervin, Andrew Toney. And those guys, when they pass the ball, they have a tendency to take a break for a second. Larry never going to take a break. Larry's going to go get an offensive rebound. He's going to go set a back pick. He's going to do something to impact that possession. So that's why he was the hardest.
He's about, what, 6'8", 6'9"?
6'9".
6'9". Big.
Constantly on the move. It's crazy.
This episode is brought to you by Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile is...
Damn. That was a quick little story, you know what I'm saying? And we just gotta really, get the understanding, Larry is one of the legends. He's a GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Because there's millions of videos out there saying it's a million of his peers telling us that man was a problem. When people say this player is a problem, they was a problem. We wasn't on the court with him. They had to guard him day in, day out. You know what I'm saying? And I just love these stories about Larry Bird so much because his impact was so much, and I'm just getting into Larry Bird this year. I see so much in him I never seen before. As a player, his mindset, his confidence is off the charts. He had one of the greatest confidence of all time. When he get on the court, he feel like he the best. He feel like he can make every shot. He feel like everything he put his mind into, he know he's gonna do it. And I like a player like Larry Bird, man. And I feel like they don't talk about him as much as they should, of being in the top 3, top 4, top 5 GOAT, basketball, Mount Rushmore, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments, man, who is y'all top 5 greatest basketball players of all time, and what's a good story? What's something, I know it's a lot of OGs watching, so what is a great time you seen Larry Bird and was wow, this brother's a problem, from college, from the NBA? What was y'all favorite moment when y'all seen him and y'all were ooh, this is a bad boy right here? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. And I appreciate y'all for just tapping in with me, man. Just love watching little story times on Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, etc. But please let me know in the comments who else y'all want me to tap into, because I feel like I need to start to branch out to different things. And I feel like I watch Larry Bird and Michael Jordan a lot, you know what I'm saying? So you can tell I'm a real big fan of those two, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to keep watching them regardless. But I really appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all continue to keep God in your lives, man. Keep praying, keep worshiping. And I know everybody that's watching this video, time is coming, so keep going. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Your boy Markio is out.